I am at Dreamforce, the largest software conference in the world, and there are hundreds of vendors here scanning badges, gathering leads, and they're going to follow up with all these people. But guess what? Their competition is doing exactly the same thing. So how are they going to make their follow-up stand out? I've got some tips coming up. Hello, I'm David Spark, and welcome to Corporate Video Critics, media tips for communications professionals. I'm here at the Dreamforce conference, which is the largest software conference in the world, and there are hundreds of vendors vying for the attention of thousands of attendees, and they're gathering all of those leads that they're scanning those badges of the attendees into their Salesforce contact database. Well, their competitors are doing the exact same thing. And they're all going to follow up, all of those vendors, trying to get the attention of the attendees. How can you stand out? I asked some vendors what techniques they're employing to make their follow-up stand out from the crowd. What is your technique for following up so people take notice and respond?
So we're not going to continue to ask for things. We're going to try to give a little bit before asking for business.
We're really not here collecting leads. We're here collecting reviews, and so we have a community of 140 some odd thousand people, and we're just adding to that community today.
As we're scanning people, we're also taking a little bit of note on what we learned about that person. So following up with a little blurb on what you talked about at Dreamforce, I think is huge. It shows them you care, you remember them, and they'll want to talk to you.
We're taking down a lot of notes. I think that's one of the big things a lot of people miss is making sure that you take down the notes so you know what you're going to be talking about and hoping to drive those forward so the conversation isn't just, hey, it's me again. It's, hey, this is what we talked about. Let's see what we can do as a next step.
When you meet them here, you also define the next steps, and these people expect something from you. And when they expect something from you, they will read it right away and reply right away. Again, no need to be pushy. People don't like that.
We can see who visits our website, we can see who's interacting with the content we send to them, and follow up with them immediately so that we, right at the point of their interacting with us, we can reach out and interact directly with them as well.
So it's all about timing, yes?
Timing is a big part of it because when they've got us on top of mind, that's when they want to have the conversation, so we need to be able to follow up right away.
So we do a couple of funny things with follow-up. One of them that we've been trying is to actually use our own product, eat our own dog food, and do video emails. So this year, we're announcing a new integration with Salesforce. This is the first time we have an official app on the App Exchange, and it lets you send video emails. So our account team is actually using this. They can record quick little messages, hey, nice to see you, and then we can see who's actually watching it. So we get the analytics on the back end, and then that helps us prioritize, who's worth spending the time, who actually engaged with this content that's worth the follow-up.
3 months later, I get a notification from Showpad, our product, saying that she viewed the content. So that told me that I was in her mind 3 months after the conference.
About an hour after we scan them at our booth, they get sent a personal video that recaps saying, thank you for coming to the booth, hope you enjoyed it. It's something we produced once, but we then have a customization, so they're getting their own little unique version sent to them within the hour of leaving our booth. It's little things like that keep your brand top of mind, show you care, but also bring a face through things like video.
We also schedule a follow-up meeting while we're here. So we get commitment in their calendar while they're here to do that. And we also do them on site. So rather than wait for that follow-up email, we're actually scheduling an on-site meeting with them.
My favorite advice is to not wait until next week to follow up. Follow up right away. An hour later, I love that technique, and especially with video. And you know what? You don't need fancy technology to do this. You could actually just pull out your cell phone and shoot a selfie video of yourself and the attendee and talk about what you're going to do to follow up with that person. And now you have an asset, you and that person. There's no way they can forget that meeting that you can send to the person. That has a huge amount of impact. And I highly, highly recommend it because, as mentioned, all these people are going to send follow-up emails desperate to get the same person's attention. If you found this video useful and you would like more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel over on the Spark Media Solutions video page on YouTube. Also, if you're one of these people who likes to share useful content and you found this useful, why not share this video? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.